Good morning, folks. We're at 6 powerful X-class solar flares that have released coronal mass ejections at the Earth. Our last 4 videos covered the first 4 and the start of the 5th, and here we'll break down the totality of the event, the solar storm forecast, and more. Let's start with a shot of the big sunspots. This is a massive sunspot group with considerable magnetic complexity. Many Earths could fit inside this beast, and it has been quite the producer in terms of solar flares. One of the most prolific solar flaring outbursts in my 14-year tenure of watching the sun. These 6 fired the plasma at Earth, including the biggest one this morning on the right side, an X3 blast. Here's where we left off last night. 4 full halo coronal mass ejections we knew were coming our way. These first 4 will begin impacting tonight according to the models, but with the margin of error, could begin any time now. Then, we also showed the 5th flare, another X-class event that appeared to release plasma, and while the coronagraphs were not fully updated last night, they are now. Another full halo event. That makes 5, all expected to hit Earth before the end of the weekend. Then this morning, the biggest yet, an X3 eruption that also has a coronal shockwave ripple indicating plasma release. It's still early, but the coronagraphs are keeping up. I see another full halo blast making 6 full halo eruptions in about 2 days. All will strike the Earth, but you may notice that Noah's Endel spiral hasn't changed from yesterday. They are still only showing the first couple events on here, but folks, a full halo blast is a full halo blast. And while some may merge, combining into shared impacts, all 6 are heading this way. As I said, impacts could begin at any time. They will continue through the next 2 to 2.5 days, and the geomagnetic storm conditions will last 4 or 5 days, and perhaps even a bit longer with the reverberations. This was our forecast probabilities for solar storm level that will be reached as of last night, but as we jump from 4 to 6 near certain impacts, percentages are going up. We have the highest marks I've ever given for major issues from solar storms, which we broke down in detail in last night's video. I am also upping the chances for these lesser impacts up to the solar killshot level. Still not expecting us to have that global EMP level event, but with Earth's weakening magnetic field, this risk must be acknowledged. Speaking of which, NOAA came out and made a statement that this is the first level 4 extreme storm watch in almost 20 years, since 2005. This is newsworthy, but also a bit of self-snitching, since we've taken many since that time, including 3 this solar cycle and 1 already this year. I have to wonder if at any point they're going to catch on to how much more vulnerable our planet is with the magnetic pole shift ongoing, and how much higher the storm levels are reaching than they're expecting. Aurora could reach low latitudes this weekend, folks. Impact after impact coming. See last night's video for more detailed solar storm effect information, and we greatly appreciate your support. We're watching all day, and if any significant updates are needed, we'll bring them right here. But right now, it's 5:30 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.